Hey, it's Stephanie here at HMO Heaven, and I'm excited today because I'm here on site at one of our HMOs. And I'm here to talk about the very important subject of kitchen cupboards. You're going to love this video. So, what this series is doing is taking you behind the scenes for all the tips and tricks that we use in our business to keep us successful and keep things running smoothly as possible. So, kitchen cupboards, why is this important? Why is it even a thing? Why should you be interested in your kitchen cupboard space in your HMO? Well, this is the reason, and it's because human beings are very territorial. If you've had somebody sit in your chair at work or at home or anywhere, you'll know that we are a very territorial beings. And what happens is when we first started off with HMOs, we didn't allocate the individual cupboard space. We thought that was a bit over the top and just unnecessary. But what happens over time is the 80-20 rule. 20% of the tenants take up 80% of the cupboard space. So what would happen is somebody would move in and then they'd contact us and say, oh, what cupboard should I use? There's no free cupboard space. And yeah, so that's a problem. And the other thing that can go wrong is there'll be food in cupboards and it's old food or off food and we wouldn't know whose it is. Is it for an existing tenant? Is it for a previous tenant? And in one house, I remember there was a very bad smell. It was some food left behind by an old tenant, but we didn't know. So what we do now is we allocate, every single person has their own individual cupboard space in the kitchen, plus their own individual fridge space and their own individual freezer space. What that forced us to do was to assess all the cupboard space, fridge and freezer space in more detail in each property, and in some properties we added additional cupboard space or additional fridges or freezers so that everyone has plenty of space. So now at check-in, when a new person moves in, we are able to show them their individual dedicated space that nobody else is going to use. And people love that. So we put discrete labels on the inside of all the cupboards, on the fridges near the shelves, and on the freezer drawers and shelves as well. And what I'm going to show you now is our super fabulous label maker. I'm a little bit in love with this label maker. I'll put the link below, okay? I can't turn the video around, but I can show you this way. This is our lovely, beautiful label maker, and it's called a Dymo Lecture Tag, and I'll put the details and how much it costs and where we get it from, and this is what where we do all our labels. So now I'm just going to show you how it looks on the cupboards, what it actually looks like. So if we open the first cupboard, you can see that's the door, and it's got a little label just there showing that this is a room 1 cupboard. And if we go along here, this is a room 3 cupboard. And what this forced us to do when we did this in all the houses, this house is just for 3 people, and it's a lovely kitchen. But there weren't many cupboards. These are all the units. You've got the wall units, and there's a unit under the sink. So we added 2 more units to this kitchen, and so if we open one of those, there's one with the little labels in as well from our little Dyno label maker. So that's it really. As well as got the little labels on the cupboards, we also have a document which has got the kitchen plan on it, just in case any labels come off or whatnot. And that's uploaded to the app so all the tenants can see it, and there's also a hard copy provided. That plan is great, and I'll see if I can get a copy to give you an example of what one looks like so that you can do it yourself if you decide to do this, which I highly recommend you do. Tenants just love coming and knowing exactly which is their space and that nobody else can use it. And for us it's great because on check-in we can show people exactly their cupboards, exactly the fridge and freezer areas to use, and also when people are moving out we can also check, when we do the checkout inspection, we check the rooms, but we also check the cupboards and the fridge and freezer to make sure they're clear. And then when the cleaners come in to do the room clean, they also clear the cupboard, fridge and freezer space and clean it up, ready for the next person. So it really makes the process more streamlined. You know, my favourite phrase is the little things that make the big impact. So it takes a bit of work to get this up and running if you don't have a system in place at the moment and it's just a free-for-all. But if you want more tips on the step-by-step process that we went through with the tenants to come to this system now where it's all labelled and there's a kitchen plan, just let me know in the comments and I can provide more detail. So let me know what you think, guys. I'd love to know what you think. How do you run your kitchens? Do you do this? Do you feel it's unnecessary or do you feel it's vital? How's it working in your business? Let me know. Guys, if you want to run your own rent-to-rent business and really transform your life and your work, maybe sack your boss, get in touch. And finally, if you have got anything out of this video, please give me a thumbs up. Remember to do that, guys. That really helps us so much. You can give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, share this video with anyone who would find it useful. And that's it for this week. I will see you again next week. Bye for now.